Hello everybody, my name is Petsy and I'm a Gray Zone veteran. I'm I really like this 0.3 patch of Gray Zone Warfare, the Winds of War patch, but I have some concerns about it and I wanted to tell you also, ask your opinion about it, and hopefully it gets to Madfinger Games' ear. Sorry, my English is quite bad, but yeah, you're gonna maybe understand me. So, first of all, let me tell you what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about three topics. It's going to be the COP system, like the combat outpost system. This is the first one, and the really most bothering one. And the second one is the server player imbalances. It's like I'm gonna show you in a while what I mean about this, and I also want to talk about the overall response system. People might not like this opinion of mine, but I want to tell you what I think about it, and maybe you can think about it also, because I think it's a smart move. But yeah, let's see. So now in the existing combat outposts, you can resupply and drop down your loot. Also, you can drop down your quest items. You can give in basically the quest items, and you can also receive quest items if you can basically you're in your base just outside of the fob, and you can also respawn here, which is really bad, in my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, there's no downside of spawning at the COP. There's no helicopter time, there's no sound, there's no nothing. When you die and you spawn here, you just magically appear there, and you can run back your loot, and yeah, it's like really taking the immersion of the game. You can get back to your body too fast, I think, and if you have, or the enemy has, prepared loadouts, they can get back to you as fast as like 2 or 3 minutes, which is if you got fucked up really hard in a fight, you might not be able to recover yourself from your wounds, and the enemy is gonna be there with full health and basically a full kit. If they're some people do that, they're preparing kits to go, so they can deploy themselves faster. Also, this respawn system is kind of stupid, that you can run back to the same position, like the same server. I'm gonna talk in more detail on the last topic, but yeah, it's just there's no downside of spawning at the COP. There's you just no-brainer spawn in a COP if it's the closest one, of course, to you. Also, you can end your game session there, so it's basically like you're in your base, except you're not as well protected. In smaller COPs, at least. In bigger COPs, you're really well protected by the AI PMCs. They're quite good at shooting, so they can save you some time, even for if you just want to bail from the server, you know, not losing anything. I didn't see any of that happening, but still, it's a possibility. With this new redeploy system, like unaliving yourself, this system, I think, makes your life more expandable. Like your character's health is not really means a lot anymore. You're not gonna fix up yourself. You're just gonna unalive yourself and redeploy and take back your stuff, and that's it. And it feels like really really feels arcade-ish. Also, this respawn time, like imagine you're fighting in a POI and you just it sounds like basically a never-ending deathmatch, that you kill the guy, he comes back really fast. If you're not holding him, he's gonna shoot you. You respawn to the other cop, and basically, yeah, it's like uh, a never-ending, a never-ending revenge fight. Basically, I'm okay. I'm really okay with resupplying, dropping of loot, and add down, like, finish quests there. I'm just only I don't like the respawning in the co-op. The respawn should be only at base, only, because that's a really overpowered function. Because you can just spawn there silently, full health, you gear up, you go back silently, and you just click the guy who killed you. I lied when I said I'm going to talk about the respawn system in the last. I think I'm gonna talk about it now, because it's really connected to the new co-op system also, like the things I don't really like with them. So the respawn system is just not immersive, not really lifelike. I know it's not. I know this game is not a simulator, or not a. Not, I mean, it's a tactical shooter, and it's not always trying to be realistic. But still, we could have some of the realism in this game. So I talked about the revenge fights before, and I personally find them really annoying. It's like a never-ending deathmatch. You go there, the same guy is gonna be there. You shoot each other, and whoever wins, yeah, he's like, maybe you trade, or maybe he takes your stuff, or you know. And the co-op system makes it worse. It makes it faster, makes you lose money more. I mean, Madfinger games gave us a much more variety of loot, I know, but still, I don't think it's doesn't really make the game any tactical, you know. Also, if you want to stay on the same server, you kind of screwed if you want to do tasks, because you can't really go there. People gonna stay there and try to PvP like in Fortnite. If you need to go at the night, you need to change the servers. It's a pain in the ass. I would really love to see, with every one instance, like you're alive for only one instance. You do not respawn to the very same server. You just spawn to another server, and if you're in a squad, like, for example, you're a trio, you're playing with a trio. If you go, if the game's gonna search for you another server, it's gonna search a server that has extra 3 places to occupy. So it's like the server's gonna search for available 3 places. Yep, I'm really trying to explain this in a really strange way, but you might get it. You might be smarter than me. You know. Also, people, I think people gonna dislike this system, or would dislike this system at first, or dislike me for this opinion. But let's be honest. In the previous, I've been playing from release, and and the earlier 2 vibes, people were sitting on millions, and the game wasn't giving this much loot that gives you now. So also, you can like co-progress in PvE, so you can loot stuff in PvE. People do that. I know people do that also. I also do that all the time. Like loot a little bit when I'm a little bit exhausted. I go and loot in PvE, so I don't get bothered by PvP. Also, if you saying to me that people's gonna like people's gonna not gonna play the game because they gonna sit in bushes and they gonna camp more, bro, they already doing it and they even can go back to their body. You can't fucking tell me, sorry, you can't tell me that people's not sitting in bushes right now, because they do, and they can even come back to their bodies, or like if their partners holding down the body. This system is not gonna change the behavior of campers or people who want to PvP. They gonna do the exact same as they playing right now. And also, since I'm talking about PvP, I really want to talk about my third topic here. Is the server player imbalances. I think when the game's gonna be in a state when it's averaging like 6 or 7,000 on not wipe time, like after a wipe, like 2 or 3 months. I would really love to see a system where it's. I need to take an example because it's kind of a really good example, and I'm gonna merge it with another game's system. It's gonna be Tarkov and Hunt Showdown, and I'm gonna explain to you how. So in Tarkov there is a map where you can go in from level 1, and also you can go there like level max. I don't know which one is the max level, but there's a limit where like from level 1 to level 20, maybe, I don't know the exact number, but 220, and those people only get queued with each other. You don't if you're below 20, level 20, you get paired up with below 20 players, because you don't have much gear and you get stomped by sweaty players who grinded the wipe and they like level 40 in 2 weeks. Yeah, fun times. Also, in Hunt Showdown, there is like a period of time, a couple of levels, where you don't lose your hunter in the start, and we can implement this stuff to these let's call it beginner servers. So let's say there's gonna be servers where the players gonna be only that you can only go to those servers if you're below level 10, maybe. I'm just saying a number. Let it be 10, and you can play however you want. There's no restrictions. It's just you get queued up with low level players, and I think basically the people below level 10 and the quests, it's gonna connect with the starter town. You not really have to go move around the map. If you're below 10, you're gonna fuck around the starter town. You're doing your small quests, learning the game. It's like a tutorial. And I would allow to these servers to have this exact respawn system like they do have now. Like you can below level 10, they can spawn back to the very same server, because for the starters it gives you a less harsh beginning. Also, like in Tarkov, if you're a low level, like below level 10, and you queue up with a guy who is above level 10 or level 20, sorry, in Tarkov, you automatically get queued up the big boy servers. You don't get to choose. You're not gonna go with your friend, with your Sherpa friend, and stomp some Timmies in the beginner servers. You know, it's you have to, they have to acknowledge that they gonna have to face much more threat. So these are, I think, these are the crucial things that needed to be addressed. So the cop system, which is personally, I think it's kind of broken now in PvP. Overall, the respawn system, because it's not really immersive, it's not really tactical, it's making the game really casual. Yeah, it's just not fun. It's just not fun that you have to hold down a body. Also, if you're playing solo, you have to hold down a body so you can shoot the naked guy again if he's coming back and his body is holding his body. It's not really fun. Also, people gonna complain about that, but hey, it's a game. You have to assimilate. And also, the lack of PvP is sometimes because of Madfinger games didn't separate properly the beginners. I'm not talking shit about Madfinger games. They're doing a really good job, and 0.3, also the 0.1, 0.2, all of the patches were really great. The game is going in a really good way, but I still think these these three stuff had to be changed, or in my opinion have to be changed to be the game more challenging or fun or aesthetic. And this is just my opinion, you know, everybody has one, like an asshole that I am. Yeah, this is the end of my personal rant. I hopefully get some feedback to my opinion. Hopefully you guys gonna agree with me, or if you disagree with me, you can also tell me that. I'm open for all opinions. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Stay safe, guys, and remember, every move matters.